Alongside Rush defenseman Xavier Bernard before Game 2 against the Allen Americans, the Rush looking to make it 3 consecutive series wins after a 7-3 victory last night. Burns, first thing, 7 goals for you in the game, 6 wins in your last 7. You're rolling right now. What's the feeling like in the room with all these wins racking up?
Yeah, I think the boys are feeling very good right now. But I think for us, what's the big word in the locker room right now is just like to continue to grow, continue to have fun, and continue to just work hard on our game.
How do you continue doing that? You're rolling right now, but how do you continue that as these next 2 games go?
3-on-3 are pretty hard, and it's pretty hard to win 3 games against one team. So for us, just keep the structure really tight and seriously just work hard, and after that everything gonna be very good for us.
You did that against Tahoe. You won 3 games in their building in a row. That's a hard thing to do. What was that series like for you?
It was great. It was great. When you can win 3 games on the road, especially against the best team in the division, is great. So for us, to win 3, and I think that was a pretty good turning point for us, and pretty good for the mindset of just everybody in the room.
Was that your first time in Tahoe?
Yeah, that was my first time in Tahoe. I never played there before, so that was pretty nice. Nice place to play.
Yeah, it's always a fun trip with the hotel we stay at. It's all just in a little space like that. What's the team bonding like when you go on the road to Tahoe and you win those 3 games?
It was good. For us, we fly everywhere, so it was good. We got there on Tuesday, so we spent 6 days on the road. So it's always good to spend time on the road with the boys. We go out for dinner, lunch, and spend our time with the guys, know a little bit more all the coaches, every guys on the team. So for us, it was just great. To go see Lake Tahoe, go by the beach there. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, how was the beach?
It was good. It was really good. Went there with a couple of guys on a day off and before the game, the last game, and it's good just to walk around and just have some beautiful time out there.
That's probably why you scored those 2 goals. You hadn't scored in a little bit, but you get 2 goals in back-to-back games in Tahoe. The game winner in that Friday game as well. What'd you see on that play?
I think that was a beautiful pass by Wags, and just take pucks to net. I think since the beginning of the year, I took a lot of pucks to the net, and sometimes the puck don't go in, but at one point when you just keep trying, and one time the puck gonna go in, and that was a pretty good feeling out there. Just get the winning goal, win that game. It was huge for us. You can't win 3 games if you don't win the second one. So yeah, that was really nice.
What's the feeling like as a defenseman when you contribute to the offense and score a goal?
Yes. It's great, and when you can try to help scoring goals, but at the end of the day, if I score goals or I make a big play in the D zone, it's just great feeling on PK or whatever situation. I feel every part of the game is important, and I feel pretty good in every part of the game.
Yeah, what is your game? If someone asks you what's your game, what do you say?
I would say I'm a 2-way defenseman. I'm very good in D zone, pretty very hard to play against. And very good on first pass, and I skate well, so I need to skate, and when I'm skating, it's probably my best game.
How do you like playing with Bobby Russell?
It's been great. Bobby's been great. I think we've been talking a lot, and we just been building our game with each other, and you can see the result on the ice. We've been winning some hockey game, and we've been playing very good. And Bobby is a great player, great person, so I'm very happy to play with him.
All right, you signed with Calgary in the offseason, coming down here. You signed later in the offseason. What was the conversation like with Calgary?
We've been pretty good. They start pretty early. Had a lot of conversation with a lot of team. My agent spoke with a lot of teams. So for me, I was just trying to find the right fit for me, and I was just waiting for a little bit longer than usual. My first couple years, this year is my 5th year, so. Remember my first 4 years, I signed pretty much in May and June. So it was the first year I was just waiting a little bit more, and you see, I'm pretty happy with I'm at now, and just with Calgary with Brad, I remember he called me just to speak with me and tell me a little bit more about the situation in Calgary and what role I can play for the organization. So that was a very good talk, pretty honest talk. So. It went well, so that's why I signed with the Calgary organization.
What do you think of this place, Rapid City? I know it's cold right now, but what do you think of this place?
It's good. Seriously, is that was my first. Like I played here like when I was with Fort Wayne in 2024. Was minus I think 30. It was so cold and like we were for 4 days, so I didn't get really real rapid. But seriously, like player, like the owner are great. Everybody's great. It's way better than it's probably one of the best place in the league. Seriously, like it's a small market, but it's great. Fans are like really nice and fans are great. So seriously, I just have a good word to say about the Rapid.
All right, so I want to go back to that series. You leave Fort Wayne. It's not nearly as cold there. You leave Fort Wayne. You get off the bus here in Rapid, and it's negative whatever degrees.
Yeah, it was really cold.
What did you think when you got off the bus?
That was a long bus trip too. I think that was like 18 hours bus trip in the sleeper. So that was you get off that bus, you're like, holy. Where's Rapid City? And I remember like one goalie I play with Tyler Parks player a couple of years ago. I think like 8 years ago, something like that. He was like, "Yeah, it's really like nice place. It's a great spot." And all the guys were like, "Yeah, like it's really cold right now." But after that, like the rink and everything it's nice. So yeah, it's a little bit different when you doing like 18-hour bus trip and you go you go back for a play, go back to hotel and everything. So, but yeah, like right now I feel like Rapid's a great spot and I'm really happy to be here.
Everyone in Quebec, including yourself, plays hockey, right? When did you start playing?
I started playing when I was 5 years old, but I started skating on my backyard, like on a frozen field. Like so I was probably like 2 years old. Because my brother started playing hockey at like 7, so I started playing at 5. So yeah, I was really young when I started playing.
Yeah, I know the Canadians are huge. Were you a fan growing up?
Yeah, for sure. I remember back in my days, Sheldon, sorry, big 44. If people remember that, but yeah, I was a big fan for sure. I'm living like 1 hour from Montreal, so that was a big part growing up.
What about learning English? That's a difficult subject depending where you are in Quebec. When did you learn English?
I started learning English when I was it's a little bit different back home because but like in grade 7, so started a little bit more intense English there. I think it helped me a lot, like just because English is not like great in class there. So I was like learn like basic like verb and everything. But after that, when I was in high school, started to learn a little bit like more again. And I think like at that point I was not bad. And after that, just playing junior like everywhere back in junior back home, like even like you're in French market. All the coach speak English, so I think that's like one big turning point there. Just to know all the hockey term in English and just like to speak English just with all the guys and at the rink.
So you and Etienne Morin, when he was down here, there was no English then, right?
No, never.
All right, what do you want to see tonight? You're looking for your 5th consecutive win and the series as well. What do you want to see from your team tonight?
I think tonight gonna be us against us, you know. Like I think we need to build our game and to be strong, like play a full 60 minutes. I think that gonna be huge. And after that, just like to play smart, hard hockey and good at the D zone. I think we're gonna be very good. After that, we're a really good hockey team in the O zone. So I think for us, that's just gonna be like those 3 points. And after that, I think we're gonna be good to go.
Burns, merci beaucoup.
Ça fait plaisir.